G'day everyone, and for those who came in late, you're watching one of Chronicle Chamber's video reviews, and today we're going old school and for this Australian reviewer overseas as we look at the 1997 Glasslite toy, Fantasma. And yeah, Glasslite is the brand name there, you can see that. They were, or may well still be, I don't know, but they're a toy manufacturer from Brazil, and in the late 1990s they had the patent for or the license for the Phantom toys in Brazil. So we have a copyright toy, and some people like the license stuff in particular. You can see there the Phantom motion picture. So it came out in relation to the movie, and yeah, it was a toy that came out in Brazil. So while we were getting Street Players toys and people, the much maligned Street Players toys, I should say, in the Western nations, in the English-speaking nations, this is what was being produced in Brazil and available for people. Now, one of the things that we've done on Chronicle Chamber before, and I know Jermaine has put a video up a while back, I guess, about using Google Translate to translate your comics and stuff. But if you use Google Translate with the camera, what I like about, let's see if I can get that going here. So you can see that on the screen, it translates for you. So Fantasma O Espirito that walks, particularly useful, I suppose, if when you have a look at the back, you can actually see, and holding, depends where you hold the camera as to how the translator goes, but it's pretty cool, I think, to be able to look at, you know, these one of my criticisms in the past has been I can't read this stuff from overseas, but when you can just use an app on your phone to read what's going on. And my son was quite taken with this tool as well, because he then wanted to see both sides and even read the, can I get that on screen here? Even get there we go. You get the safety instructions and all the rest of it. So yeah, pretty cool. Now that's interesting, hero with articulation on the shoulders and waist. And I guess that brings us to, I mean, the packaging's lovely and we can see the artwork there. And quite nice, and the packaging is lovely, but what's the toy actually like? Now, I'm not going to lie to you, I have already opened this one. The discreet viewers may have already noticed, because I was just dead keen. I hate seeing these things just sit in their card, and at the end of the day, toys are meant to be played with, and this one is apparently articulated at the waist and shoulders. So let's have an actual look at him. So we've got a toy. What's he? 6 inches type tall, maybe 7. I should get the calculator out, or the ruler out, I suppose. But articulated at the shoulders, yes. And articulated at the waist, yes, he is. It's interesting. He's a soft plastic. You can probably see I'm pressing in on him there, and even that is a soft plastic. It's clearly a ball joint of some sort in there. And even as you, let's see, as you turn this, and he will go all the way around, it feels like a ball and socket joint that's in there, and you can actually feel the ball. It must be an ovally type shape moving inside there. No movement in the legs, nothing in the neck. Posable there. Now, it's interesting that the hands have been shaped as if they're ready to hold guns or something. It's not in a fist, and yet no belt, no guns, and certainly no guns including in the packaging either. So so that it is what it is. You get what you get. Phantasma, no gun, no belt, as I said, not the striped trunks. The belt buckle, if I hold that up, that's painted on. Actually, no, in fact, there is a little lump there where the skull is, which is pretty cool. That's nice. I do always like to see the rings on the Phantom figurines though, and no rings on this Phantom. He does, there you go, pretty easily stand up. And in fact, oops, got a bit casual then, but yeah, you can pretty much just drop him and he stands pretty comfortably, which is good. And from straight above us, as this camera shot is, stands pretty straight as well. From side on, he looks a bit, looks like he might be leaning forward a little bit, but geez, at the end of the day, he stands pretty comfortably, and there's not all of the figurines can you say that about. So yeah, anyway, we'll have a bit of a look at him in situ in a second. So there he is in the display cabinet, pride of place above or amongst the Boss Fight Studios figures, but yeah, not a bad little figure. For 1997, and certainly compared to, well, where is he? Certainly compared to this guy, which is the one that we saw. Lots of people don't like him. The Glasslite figure, which was released around the same time, just an absolute I really like it actually. Good, simple. But gee, if you had him as a toy in the 1990s, if you were that 12, 13-year-old kid getting that toy for yourself, having watched the movie, you're probably having a great deal of fun playing with him. So I should say, especially given that he's the only purple Phantom amongst the crowd around him, including this red Julie Walker. He's also available in red. I don't have that one, and that's fine because I prefer my Phantoms purple. So anyway. If you want one of these, I guess have a check it out on eBay. You can see them there from time to time, and perhaps get yourself a friend from Brazil who might send one over for you. But anyway, until next time, hope you enjoyed this video from Chronicle Chamber, and as always, happy Phantoming.